Hi, I'm Caroline, and I'm just sharing with you about my journey from bipolar to, well, spiritually unfolding interdimensional person that we all are. Some of us just uh, really float on the cosmic breeze a little more than others and want to do that, and others don't want to, and that's okay. I'm no different or special than anybody else here on earth. Um, but yeah, my journey, if you've seen any of my other videos, has really been about integrating what I've read and spiritual kind of like ancient texts with what I see in the world, with the thinking and the five senses, blending with what I've experienced through my time of being sectioned and bipolar. And it's been it's been my life journey, if you like, my sacred wound, as they might say. Some people have a near-death experience that starts to really make you start wondering what else is out there. And I've just got back from a festival, so I haven't done a film for a while, so I was just tuning in what to talk about today. And what's current for me is very much still the balance between male and female. And I don't know if you've seen on any of my other videos, I've had a lot of times when I've felt not that I am a man, I know I'm a woman, but that I feel like I know what it's like to be a man. Like I'm looking out of my eyes going, the dress feels wrong today. And how I saw that from a very young age was as a past life, like bleed over. That's how I kind of looked at it when I was a kid. And then and I it didn't bother me as much as when I kind of forgot my point of view and wanted to wear a skirt and then just felt really weird. And so I've been kind of looking into that more and more, like over the last year and a half since I split up with my ex and wondered what was going on with my male-female relations. And in humanity, we love to segregate everything. It's this or this, and it's not that. And like the yin yang, even that is still separate, right? And what we want to do as a being, as a race, really, as humanity, we want to blend it all so that we're all realizing we're all the same, we're all one, we have all those aspects. And what happened to me today is just really funny. I've had I have a really, really full-on weekend energetically. I've done shamanic massage at a festival, and I did a lot of work on the dance floor energetically, as I now realise that many of us, you may or may not know you do it, when we're dancing, we really connect with our higher selves. And some of us trip out anyway, some of us take drugs to trip out, but I always used to go out of my body, and I didn't really realise what I was doing, and I didn't ground enough, and it really made me come a cropper, because I just got stuck there really, and there was hardly any of me in my body. And over the last few years I've done a lot of work on tuning into myself a bit more, and the ecstatic dance that I do, ecstatic awakening dance, that I teach, the training really helped me, because it began really bringing my soul energy down into my body, because we can still reach up there, we just have to tune in from here rather than trying to get out of here to get there, which is quite a fundamental difference in really old ancient kind of way of philosophy and ascension or spiritual stuff, like trying to get away from earth, because let's face it, it's been pretty shitty for the last few thousand years or more. And so that's what I've been doing basically. Majority of my life is like, I don't like it here, I'm going somewhere, don't know where, just trying to go away. And now I feel the times are changing, we're all rising in vibration, and we're all actually gonna make earth to be like the heaven on earth that we all really crave and don't quite believe, and it feels like it's really coming. And so what today I was looking at, I'm really tired from this festival, but I'm kind of not, and I kind of am. But the middle way of that is, nevertheless, I've spent 4 solid days helping people, and not only slept and then got up and then done a bit of yoga, done a bit of stretching, done a lot of, I had like a healing space. So I kind of did quite a lot of ritual to make that a really safe space and clean the energy. But then the rest of the time I was like on, if you know what I mean. So and I've spent a lot of my life being on, like on call, wanting to phone people, checking in, doing something on Facebook, tuning in, what have I got to do, what have I got to do, like tuning in to kind of use my third eye really. It's kind of looking into where I am in my life. And a lot of times, though, it's essentially using sight that we all have in our from our third eye to kind of look into other realms, into future stuff like this. I've done it a lot without knowing, and now I do it with knowing, but I'm still practicing. And what I realised I was doing today, I was still trying to do too much. And the lesson for everyone in humanity is just to go, you know, the mind, which is, we can say, represents like the masculine, the doing, the active, the practical, is a computer. And essentially, it's hardwired into our nervous system. So when our physical nervous system is on, you know, and when I say that, let's say on is when we fight or flight, yeah, and off is just ticking over, chilling, meditation. And you can look into brain waves, you know, there's a whole load of research out there. But most of humanity is on all the time. It's why people are like really on the ooh energy. And I've spent years like it as well. No, you know, and those of you that might know me will definitely, you know, confirm that. And the more I go, and the more time I spend in that, the more I'm dropping from here. I'm relaxing. I did a meditation last night about it, and I could feel, I know it's like in the middle of the night actually, I could feel my whole spine just go, it was just like, oh, and relax. I could feel it. I could feel like the energy, rather than it being this coiled snake, if you like, this taut wire, which is why yoga and any dancing that you're doing that. But in a sense, if you're pushing it, you're still creating a tension, or you're loosening the tension, but by tensing something else. And I always lie in a savasana because I don't see why I'm going to try and support myself and relax. It's complete bollocks in my mind, or how I've noticed in my own energy field. So I always just lie straight out flat, so I can completely observe complete flop, and I can see where I'm still holding tension. Because in a sense, when I get into a really deep meditation, I don't feel my body anymore. It's like I've left it. And I haven't left it. I know other people can, like, they'll practice, they'll draw back out of body experiences. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I tune into a bird flying and look down. But yeah, I'm still working on this body, because although I can tune out to other realms, like anybody can do this, and you just got to, you know, find out, train about it, and do the work. There's still a lot in my physical body that I haven't faced yet. And because our physical body holds a lot of tension, you might have heard of PTSD, I'll talk about it, and emptying the vessel. Our body is like our emotional recorder. Our DNA is the same. It's on every level. If we haven't resolved karmic stuff, past life, could be tuning into family stuff, our own soul lineage, or our mother, father line, or just those around us that we might have picked up some of their energy. We need to be releasing it. That's why I'm doing this, actually, because I've done a lot of stuff in my hands over the weekend. So I'm just kind of releasing that out, doing like some fiddly stuff as well. But, you know, you can tell how flexible your body is, or if you're rigid. And if you're rigid, you're very scared, or you've spent a lot of time on edge. And that's not a fault, that's not a blame, that's not a criticism, it's not a judgment. It just is, it is an observation in my own self when I've been like that. Like, people used to say, "You're right," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." They're like, smile, and I'm like, and they can see in my eyes, it's like scared, you know, it's like, and now a lot of time it's like, yeah, like a child, not a scared child, like a relaxed child, you know, just like wonder at the world. I was driving back from the festival and I was just like, oh my word, this is just beautiful. So much love at that festival. Clifftop Reggae Party, just in case you're wondering, over in Aberystwyth there, beautiful. So yeah, my journey today is, oh yeah, body says, can we just go a bit slow? No one's around. I can just go meh. Because I tune in on what's happening in the energies around me. I'm constantly wanting to send like I know somebody that's a little bit ill this morning we were on Facebook, and I was like, yeah, I'll tune in, I'll do some work with you, like energetic work. And I haven't got around to it yet, and I need to email and go, actually, I need a day off, funny that, because I don't give myself any time off. Even when I'm off. Even when I'm on holiday, I'm still checking in. Or whoever I'm with, I'm still checking on them. Are they all right? I'm trying to share with them my journey because, it's all I have. I don't quote books because that's someone else's journey. I quote my journey and share what I've been through, and like, oh, if you feel like that, do you want to try that? And it's not great for people around me, but often I feel someone's pain. I'm like, well, can we talk about that rather than the weather? Because it's like I can feel it in your body. Anyway, still, I'm digressing. Male, female, in our world, the male is very active, female is very passive, and there's a whole load of stuff you can attribute to either of that. Head is mind, is male, and the heart is the female. And if you got a stiff neck at all recently, it's probably because your head is still controlling and your heart is like going, oi, come down, relax. We need to relax, So many people hold their tension in their neck and shoulders. I know that from massaging people. So it's just a real invitation for you to know, wherever you are, just check in. How are you doing? And it helps me doing these videos because I can see myself in the camera view, and I'm like, yep, how slow are you today? How much breathing have I done today without doing anything else? And I love to give other people the advice. Like, everyone else's needs is more than mine. So again, that's like the male, push it out, tell a story, don't look in our own feelings. So today I'm going to take the day off. I'm going to go and get some parcels that I ordered from wherever they are, and I'm going to meditate a bit, and I'm going to watch something, and I'm going to eat some food, and I'm going to chill the hell out on a Monday. No, it's a Tuesday. Doesn't really matter. A day is a day is a day. But in the balancing, coming into balance, which is what we're all doing, despite whether you call yourself bipolar or man, female, transgender, whatever the hell, everything is about balance. So I invite you to check in. Are you coming from here, or are you coming from here, or a bit of both? Okay, that's me, a bit of a longer video today. Check out my website, breakingoutofbipolar.com, and I'm constructing my shamanic massage website at the moment. You can check in if you want. It might be a bit not quite finished, but that's all right. It's live, so whatever. I'm a work in progress, as we all are, as is my website. That's CarolineMaryShamanicMassage.com. If you're around the Herefordshire area and you want to do some work with me and my kind of channeling energy and stuff, or have a chat, drop a line and get in touch. All right, nice one. Take it easy. Blessings. Much love to you. Bye.